What is the issue?
You tell us which issue? See,
what is the issue?
Yeah. Yes, you organize for your own.
Nini? Issue ni nini?
Issue? What is the issue?
What is the problem?
Well, yes.
What is the problem? Can you tell us the problem?
We want to know if you want to address, you can address. Answer kwa nini? Why?
What is the problem?
What is the problem?
Can you tell us the problem? Can you
introduce yourself? Who are you?
We want introduction so that we know who you are
and what you
why you are holding us.
Yeah, I'll read the statement. Don't touch me. There is corona, my friend. Don't touch me. Yes.
What is the problem?
What is the problem?
And who are you? Can you introduce yourselves?
Who assigned you?
It is important that we know you. Who are you? Why are you standing in front of us? We want to express ourselves.
Yes.
You will. You will at the right time.
Hey, my friend. Right, now address.
You can talk now.
You can address now. You can address if you want to.
You can address them then.
Yes. Don't touch my paper, my friend. I don't know who you are. And I don't know what you are after. And if you have been sent, then you tell us who has sent you to come here.
Yes. What we want to know is who are they?
And who has sent them here? Let the person who has sent them here come and address. Yes. Because we have called this guy.
He's coming.
Yeah, let him come. Let him come and address.
He's coming. Just wait.
How do I wait? You are wasting my time.
You can't read it here now.
Why?
He's coming. Just wait.
But you actually want to know who are you, who has sent you,
and what is your position?
You will know.
You will know. It's okay. So why are you stopping me from reading this?
Just wait.
Is there a problem that has cropped up that you are saying like this? Who are you, by the way?
You are Kenyans.
You are Kenyans, eh? I'm also a Kenyan, and I'm free to speak what I want to speak in my mind.
we have the freedom.
We have the freedom of speech and expression. What's wrong with you? Why are you standing next to me?
Relax.
So relax.
Nani anakuja kusoma?
Wait, just wait.
Akuja kusoma ameandika hii. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to make the following. That these are the guys who are always being sent to destroy.
Yes. Wewe ongea boss. Wewe boss. Tafadhali. Wewe. No. Yes. Come closer.
I want a statement in my mind and I can say.
Yes. Boss. Wewe nini wewe? Eish. No. Hakuna wewe.
What we are saying is we have had problems.
Wacha. Wewe usichukue. Wacha hapo chini wewe boss. Buda wacha hapo chini.
That we as members of National Covering Council, my name is Benson Biwot, Branch Secretary in Kenya Marathon. You can read from behind there. And I have come to say all that is happening, all that these guys are doing,
Martin.
all that is coming.
Martin, mubebe tu mic zote.
What are your internal mics? What is happening?
Niaje?
This is now news. This is news. And I have said today is a very sad day for the media houses because these guys are pushing me. These guys wants to cause chaos, and these are the people these are the goons in this country that do not want people to express their fears. And I must say, these are men who have been sent by Seth Panyako to come and disrupt me. And the time has come when
This guy has fought negatively for nurses. He has this is
Boss. Tushike microphone huko buda.
Who are you, my friend? Tell me, who are you? Where is the government? People should be protected to hear their views. Who are you? Tell us. Can you tell us? I even don't know their name. No, can you tell us?
Hey!
No, why are you pushing them? We have the right. We have the right to speak. Are you a nurse? Are you a nurse yourself? What are you? What are you, my friend? We must hear our views and the fact is that this guy is going as soon as possible. Hakuna njia yoyote mtapigana na nurses. We have already decided, and he will lead you.
and it has started and it will continue. It has started and it will continue. Wewe ni nani? I don't know you. Can you introduce yourself? Introduce yourself to me. So that I know what you are telling me.
Tokeni hapa sasa.
Hii kitu tufanyie huko kwa.
It is our right to express ourselves. It is our right to express ourselves. It is our right to tell the country what nurses are going through in the hands of Panyako. Yes.
This guy, muongee then aongee. Ndio tufanye balance. Muongee wao waongee pia. Si tuko kazini mwetu.
Na usitete ile.
Wewe kwa
Nini? Unashika?
Shida ni nini? Kwani
Kwanza program bora mimi kazi yenu ni gani?
wako haja na mimi. Wako na haja na mimi. I can do it anyway else.
Let me tell you, a vote is coming. You will not vote for Panyako. It is us who will vote. It is the nurses who will vote.
And
it is a must that a vote is
all
coming.
the things that nurses
Whether
are
you
doing,
push us or not, we are going to vote. And we will vote him out. You will see.
kitu tufanyie huko nje. Hapa. It will not be the end
And
of the
we
world.
shall not
It
be
will
left.
never be the end of the world.
So
And
no.
I must say this. I must
We
say
shall
this.
not be left.
Wewe ndugu, tafadhali uko na decorum kama wengine. Stop pushing people. No.
This guy is going. Sasa kwa nini mnazuia kazi ifanyike?
Cameras are there, everything is there. And I want to tell Kenyans today that what is happening,
And particularly nurses.
happening.
Let the nurses get it from us. An election must be conducted, a free, fair election, and the Panyako must go. Whether he finds us, whether he sends goons, whether he sends who, he must go. This has been decided. This guy is actually using our money to fight us, and this cause is not stoppable. We are moving forward. Nurses are going to conduct an election. We have petitioned the Registrar of Societies to call an election so that we can have a free, fair election for the Nurses Union. The Nurses Union will never remain the same. Panyako will never remain in that union. He is going to be impeached. He will move out of that union. This Nurses Union, we need freedom. Hey, brother.
Wewe twenda kwa huyu mwingine afanye interview. Wewe kuja uongee.
An election must be done and he must go. My friend, remember there is corona.
Ongea anzia ni kina nani mnafahamu wenye wanazuia.
I want to say today that these guys
This
who are
guy, yes.
pushing me,
Achana na kamera tufanye kazi.
Toe hapa.
They are touching. Mguze. Wewe ongea.
these are the guys, I must say,
Nishike uone.
Wewe respect me.
Nishike uone.
Tuko na
wachana na kamera, wachana na mic, ni nini?
na sisi tunafanya hivi.
Ukipeleka mahali unafaa kupeleka, utaongea hivi unaongea.
And what you are doing,
Usiongee katikati ya hawa. No, just a minute.
wacha kunisukuma.
Don't start that.
Mbona anamsukuma? We cannot quote the exact amount, but since inception of the union, he has misappropriated this money. He has misappropriated our money. We are waiting for the register of societies to give us a day because we don't want to keep this guy. Whether you fight me or
Wanahabari kuwa na wakati mgumu sana. Wanahabari leo alikuwa na wakati mgumu.
Ngumu sana. Now I'm saying this.
Ongea.
These guys to disrupt
in the first place. These guys are not giving us social disadvantage.
I am
So I'm asking, this guy is using our money to pay goons to come and fight us. This will not take long. We are removing him. My friend, look for where you will hit. If you have been paid with our money as a goon to come and fight us, you will go. You will go with Panyako. Yes. What is your problem? Keep distance, my friend.
Managana mautu tarege kira rera ini.
Keep distance.
Auogopi corona?
Why are you coming to me? Hata maski yenyewe havai vizuri.
No, wacha tuongeleshe.
Let him speak.
Let him speak. Sasa umemkataza kuongea, ongea basi.
Speak. Give him the mic. Let him speak.
Tunakupa mic. Tuongeleshe.
What we are saying. What we are saying. What we are saying.
Kaoni.
What we are simply saying is that nurses of this country have gone through. Yes, let them go. Because finally we will still speak. What we are telling the nurses of this country is that we need to have an election. We need to replace one Seth Panyako from that office. Since 2013, when this union was formed and registered, we have not achieved even a single cent because of Seth Panyako. This guy has been fighting right, left, and center with all the government offices. He has so many court cases, and therefore we are unable to agitate our rights. Nurses have not been promoted since 2013. Promotions, redesignations, and CBAs. This union has not brought in a single CBA. And the guy is sending these men to come and fight us, not to talk. If you see such things, obviously you are told there's a problem. So this guy is sending people using the money we subscribe and pay him. This guy has been on our payroll. He's driving a V8, which is our money, paid by our money. And all what he's trying to do is using our money even to fight us, even to tell us not to talk. In short, we have done a brief. We have given you copies. Where is Nani is here to read. And what we want to tell Kenyan nurses is that we must have a free, fair, and credible election for Kenya National Union of Nurses. This guy must go. Panyako must go. We have no option for him. We have petitioned the Registrar of Trade Unions that he calls for elections, that she sets a caretaker committee to take care of the union for at least 90 days and prepare for an election so that nurses can decide who is going to lead them. He cannot lead us by force. He cannot use these men to lead us. He cannot use the goons around to lead us. You get me? Therefore, we are saying we must have an election so that nurses can decide who is going to be their general secretary, who is going to be in their NEC, who is going to be in their NGC, who is going to be in their institutional leadership. We must make that choice, and there is no two-way about it. Nurses have decided. Yeah. Mr.
Biwot, Branch Secretary, Elgeyo Marakwet County. And this afternoon, I must say, on behalf of Kenya National Union of Nurses, on behalf of National Governing Council, on behalf of all branches in this country, I have come to say that the Kenyan National Union of Nurses has been run down by one Seth Panyako. The story appearing in the Sunday Standard of 5th July 2020, Christian fresh strangles at the Nurses Union as officials clash, is the most unfortunate thing to happen, and we must condemn it and say all those wrangles are created by one person who has persistently want to change the constitution of Kenya National Union of Nurses so as it remains lifetime General Secretary of Kenya National Union of Nurses. This afternoon, analysis of sentiments raised in the statements of court rulings portray the General Secretary as the main biggest obstacle in development and matters of Kenya National Union of Nurses. If Panyako is not fighting his branch officials, he is fighting his National Executive Council colleagues. If he is not fighting the government or the leaders, he is fighting branch officials. And the employees of the union are always being sacked in the office. Even after being accused of so many things, he goes ahead to pay people who are not members or who are not employees of Kenya National Union of Nurses. Some of the malpractices he has done, where he frequently accuses each person who voices anything, like what you have seen this afternoon, bringing goons to come and stop minds from speaking the truth. And I have decided and said, no to intimidation. We, the nurses of this country, hereby say, denounce that the purported strike he has called, we will not attend. We regrettably wish him well and tell him to step aside and leave the union to be run by better people, better qualified people. I want to make this clear today that as we agitate for change, change will come. And we want to call upon nurses of this country to prepare for elections, free and fair elections. We are therefore issuing this statement to serve as a notice to anybody still embracing or welcoming the stated person called Seth Panyako to know that he or she is transacting whatever she's doing at her own peril. Nurses are, from today, embarking on a journey to disown this tyrant as one soul, and therefore effectively commence countrywide mobilization from today to tell nurses, and I appeal to all nurses to be prepared. We want to tell Panyako that enough is enough. We wish to ask the government agencies led by Minister of Health, through the CS Honorable Mutai Kakwi, the Council of Governors, through this Chairman Honorable Wycliffe Obaranya, other health sector trade unions, through the General Secretaries, health sector professional bodies, to sever all the relationship with Mr. Panyako as members organized for procedural removal of him from office. We will soon provide to all nurses a roadmap on our plans on what we shall do. He has really messed up. He has done a lot of messes in the office. He has doctored minutes. He has bought himself a V8 without consent of the NEC and consent of the National Governing Council. A V8 worth 10.5 million, yet members who subscribe to the union walk to their places of work without vehicles. And he goes ahead to abuse them. That nurses are stupid, nurses are ignorant, nurses do not know anything. It is bad news for him, for a leader like him, to speak that. Thank you very much.
Question? Last week he issued a directive requesting
Such sentiments.
What
because
he is saying,
we say what he's saying is on personal grounds. That is not, he's not speaking for nurses of this country. He speaks for himself. And ask nurses. It doesn't speak for us. He wakes up, speaks. He's our employee. We employed him. We pay him. And he cannot speak for the employer. Thank you.
and in fact, we are not paying him, being corrupt or not. We are paying him to agitate for nurses' issues. There are bodies that are charged with the responsibility of anti-corruption. Let them do the work. Why is he doing the work for other people while he's left his own job that is being paid for? He's talking about Mutai Kagwe. He's talking about everybody corrupt. He himself is very corrupt in the first place. He has to clean his house. So he should not be talking about corrupt people when himself is very corrupt. Therefore, let those bodies like EACC, like DCI, investigate and do their work, not Panyako. He has not been given that mandate by the Constitution. He has not been given that mandate by the nurses. We have only given him the mandate of bargaining for us, for promotions, foreign designations, for CBAs, but he's left that job. That's why we are dismissing him. He's going home. Yes.
When are the elections? When are the elections?
What we are saying is this: petitioned the registrar of trade unions that he suspends Seth Panyako and calls for an election as soon as possible. Our position is, if at all she will go by our request, within 90 days. That is what is embraced in our constitution, our union constitution.
Just a question.
Yes.
Have you engaged him on this matter, and maybe what has been his reply? Secondly, are you people interested in running for the same post when you call for this election?
We have even written letters to him to call for National Governing Council, but he has refused. And I am not interested in being a Secretary General. I'm not interested in that position, but my interest is better leadership for nurses. That's all. I'm not interested in the position.
Also, to add on the same, as nurses who are actually acting on this capacity, we are not interested in being the General Secretary. Our interest is sanity in the union, so that nurses can be served, so that nurses can achieve, so that nurses can get the value of their money, their subscriptions. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.